Oh, there is a hidden oasis in the heart of downtown St. Petersburg that will make you feel like you have been transported to a tropical paradise. I'm talking about the world-famous Sunken Gardens, one of the original roadside tourist attractions that has survived and thrived throughout the years. And joining me today is Sarah Carvallis and Jennifer Tyson. Good morning, ladies.
Good morning.
So let's talk about this. Take us down memory lane, if you will, Jennifer, because I do think this is just so unique, and I love that we can still say it is thriving so many years later.
It is thriving. Sunken Gardens really got started in 1903, and a lot of people don't realize it's a historic site.
Yeah.
It's a historic garden.
We're going to show some pictures too, I know, kind of taking us down memory lane.
That's great.
So when it first started, what was the concept? Was it very similar to what it is today? I mean,
it was very similar. Originally, a man named George Turner came down from Jacksonville. He was a plumber by trade, but he loved gardening. And so he bought the property, but a lot of people don't know that it was actually a lake. And so he drained the lake. He knew that at the bottom of that lake, you'd reach rich, mucky soil to plant tropical plants like papayas, etc. And he did that, eventually turning it into a roadside attraction that people could actually visit.
Yeah, and you literally, I mean, it's Sunken Gardens because it is sunk down.
It's sunken.
You can still really see kind of traffic up top.
Absolutely. I mean, 15 feet below street level is really the lowest point. So you're going into this, what feels like a secret garden behind these gates, right in the heart of St. Petersburg. So
talk about how it's changed and what it is now, because I know it has been through some changes, but again, still thriving. So what is it today?
So today it's run by the city of St. Petersburg, and that really started in 1999. The gardens were run by the Turner family for 3 generations, but they looked to sell. And the people of St. Petersburg really developed a grassroots organization in order to save Sunken Gardens from condo development, etc. And so a referendum was put on the ballot back then. The people of St. Petersburg decided to tax themselves one time, and we have Sunken Gardens today. So we're really working to always preserve the history of Sunken Gardens because it is so rich, while also bringing it into the present and into the future as well.
And one of the ways you bring into the future is through education. And one of the classes you actually have coming up is this veggie gardening program, which I love. Explain what this is.
Yes, so we do have veggie gardening coming up this Saturday, and we have Elise Pickett from the Urban Harvest farm, and she'll be talking about gardening in Florida. It's so different from many other states, gardening in general, but especially veggie gardening. This is really prime time for gardening. It's cooler out. Our vegetables thrive this time of year, so learn how to beat the bugs and all the things that Florida
that make Florida known. Well, Sarah, let's talk about something else that I know is continuing to push to the future. I didn't really, how many, on an average weekend, you do about 6 weddings, is that right?
At this time of year, absolutely. It's
my goodness.
Crazy. All these brides love Sunken Gardens. It's a beautiful backdrop.
No surprise,
Natural, people who love to be outdoors. We can do weddings for up to 200 guests, and they're beautiful.
I can imagine. So, and by the way, she was just telling me too, because drones are all the rage right now. You said 4 contracted events for the weddings. You can bring a drone.
You can, and the footage is absolutely stunning, going from the aerial view from downtown St. Petersburg over the gardens and then down into the gardens. It's stunning.
How far in advance do you have to book? Because I'd imagine these get booked up pretty fast.
Yes, this is a tricky question.
Right
now we are booking fall of 2020 and spring of 2021.
Okay, sounds good. Talk about the gift shop too, because I love that this is a place, if you were looking for something who maybe has everything, you know, like just a truly unique gift, this is where you can find it.
Absolutely. We have tons of unique items in our gift shop, and I brought one in particular.
Yeah, here we go. All right.
This is a little piece that you can take home with you of Sunken Gardens. These are feathers from our actual flamingos that we have, and these are handcrafted by a local lady in St. Petersburg.
Oh, I love. How many flamingos are on property? We have. Is it a pretty big exhibit? Is it?
We do. We actually restocked our flocks. So we have 2 of the original flamingos from our 1956 flock. Still.
No way.
We do, we do. But we did have to restock them. So we have about 20 at this point, and we're just in love with them.
You can't have a tropical paradise without flamingos.
Absolutely not.
Let's close real quick with this orchid festival. You guys are actually going to come back, though, and teach us more about how to care for orchids, which I know are so popular. But the orchid festival is when?
Sunday, April 7th.
April 7th. All right. Ladies, such a joy talking with you. We look forward to having you back soon, okay?
Thanks for having us.
Thank you so much. We'll make sure that there's the info right there that you see on the screen, and then we'll put it on our website as well.